Hi guys, so today we're going to be focusing on halving a number, an amount, instead of halving a cake or a shape. So before we start learning to halve amounts, we need to talk about even and odd numbers. So a number is even if the last digit is a 0, a 2, a 4, a 6 or an 8. And a number is odd if the last digit is a 1, a 3, a 5, a 7 or a 9. Now, when we're looking at odd and even numbers, it's just the last digit that we look at, not any of the other digits, just the last digit. So we'll have a look at these numbers together and we'll talk about whether they are odd or even and why. So 6, do you think that's odd or even? You're right, it's even. It's a 1-digit number and its only digit is on the even list. Number 7 then must be odd because it's a 1-digit number and its digit is in the odd list. Now let's have a look at number 12. Do you think number 12 is odd or even? So number 12 is an even number because 2 is the last digit in the number and 2 is on the even list. Let's have a go at number 19. Do you think that's odd or even? Yes, it's odd because the last digit is a 9 and 9 is an odd number. Now I'm going to give you a challenge here. I've written down the number 132. Now, do you think that number is an odd number or an even number? You're right, it's an even number because 2 is the last digit and 2 is on the even number. Now, it's important to remember that it's only easy to half even numbers, and I'm going to show you why. So here we've got number 6, which is an even number. Now, I have got 6 counters, 6 gems. Now, when we halve something, we split it into 2 equal groups or 2 equal parts. Now, this is where our sharing comes in. So you might remember that at home, you've been doing some sharing. And to find half, we're going to need to share these 6 counters into 2 equal groups. So I'm going to share them out into one group here and one group here. And I'm going to do it until they've all gone. So one for this group, 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 and one for this group. And now I've run out of counters. So I've got one group over here and one group over here. I've got 2 groups. Now you might remember from the first lesson that those groups have to be equal, and equal means the same. Now I've got 1, 2, 3 in this group and 1, 2, 3 in this group. So they are equal, they are the same. So now when I'm looking at half, I've got 2 groups, and remember I look at one of those groups. So half of 6 is 3. Now I'm going to show you how it's more difficult to find half of an odd number. So 5 is an odd number and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gems. Okay, now I need to share them out into 2 equal groups because when we halve something, we put it into 2 equal parts. So I'm going to share them out. 1 for you, 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 and now I've run out. Have a look at these 2 groups. Can you see a problem with these 2 groups? And if you can, what do you think that problem is? I can see a problem. This group has 1, 2, 3, and this group only has 2. Okay, I'll move this one over then. But now this group has 3 and this group only has 2. So that's not half, because half, they need to be in 2 equal groups, and equal means the same. These 2 piles cannot be the same because we have an odd number. So that's why it's only easier if we halve even numbers. So your challenge for today is to look at the weekly overview and see if you can find half of all of the even numbers on there that I have given you. Once you have found half using your objects, I would love for you to send me a photo to my email address, maldhouse@willingham.cams.sch.uk. Have fun finding half and work hard, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.